Good morning, everybody. Students, today we are going to discuss the remaining questions of exercise 9.2. In our previous class, we have completed up to 9.2, fourth question. So, today, fifth, sixth, and seventh question we will solve and finish that exercise. So, listen, students, fifth question is, I am going to read the question. David's average speed, driving speed for 5 hours of journey was 55 km per hour. David is going for a journey, 5 hours journey it was, and his average speed is 55 km per hour. Average speed is given. That means total distance traveled divided by total time taken. That is equal to average speed. And that average speed is given. That is 55 kilometers. And during his first 2 hours of journey, he drove 60 km per hour. 60 km per hour was his speed of first 2 hours. And next 2 hours, his speed was 50 km per hour. Then what was his speed for the 5th hour of the journey? Speed we have to calculate 5th hour of the journey. Total 5 hours journey. First 2 hours and the next 2 hours speed is given. We want to find out the speed for the last 1 hour. Speed is equal to distance by time. So we must know what is the distance for the 5th hour, last hour of the journey. How much distance he completed in last hour of journey, that we want to find out. And after finding out that, we divide by the time, distance by time. Time is 1 hour only because out of 5 hours, 4 hours journey finished. Now 1 hour only remaining. So time is 1 hour. Then we divide, then we get his speed for the last hour, last 5th hour. So here students, the things given are average speed that is given. Average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time taken. Total time taken is 5 hours. Average speed is 55 km per hour. So, using these two, we can find out what the total distance traveled. So, here average speed is equal to 55 km per hour. That is equal to total distance. We don't know, therefore we write total distance by time is 5 hours. 5 hours. So, total distance. Therefore, total distance is equal to these two we multiply, means 55 into 5, 275 kilometers. That is the total distance of that journey. And total distance 275 kilometers, and the distance covered in first 4 hours. First 4 hours, 1 hour, the average speed is 55. Therefore, first 4 hours distance is 4 into 55. That is equal to 220 kilometers. 220 kilometers is the distance covered in first 4 hours of journey. Then distance needed to cover in 5th hour. Total 275 minus 20 is equal to 55 kilometers. So here 55 kilometers per hour. That is speed distance for the 5th hour. And now we divide speed, we have to calculate for the 5th hour. Distance by time. Distance is already 55 km per hour, 55 kilometers, and time is last 1 hour only because first 2 hours and next 2 hours finished, then last 1 hour. That is equal to 55 km per hour. That is the speed of his journey for the 5th hour of that journey. Students, next question, question number 6. A train is 300 meters long and is traveling at 85 kilometers per hour. Find the time taken by it to cross a signal. One train, its length is 300 meters and the speed of the train is 85 kilometers per hour. In that speed it travels. And what's the time taken to cross a signal pole? Signal, you know that train signals are there. So, in order to cross that signal, how much time? Time is distance by speed only. Distance is given and speed also given. But distance is given in meter and speed is given in kilometer per hour. So, that kilometer per hour should be changed to meter per second, and then we have to divide it. That's the process we are doing. So a train that that train length is 300 meter. This is a train, suppose 300 meter, and this is a signal pole. Here is the signal, and in order to cross this signal, you know that when a train wanted to cross it, first the train it comes here, reaches here, and then it completely goes this side. That means in order to cross the pole, it has to travel a length that is equal to the length of the train. Length is 300 meter, train length. This 300 meter, in order to cross this pole, it has to move 300 meter ahead. Then only it will be crossed. That means the distance of the distance to cover the signal is equal to the length of the train. So here time, we have to find out the time, distance by speed, and distance is given, that is 300 meter, that is equal to, I am going to write in bracket, length of the train. Because the train wanted to cross the signal post, so it has to travel 300 meter, that which is the length of the train, in order to cross that pole. And speed is equal to, what's the speed given in the question? 85 kilometer per hour. 85 kilometer per hour, that is the speed. And here it is given in meter, so this kilometer per hour should be changed to meter per second. How to change 85 into I told 5 upon 18, we have to multiply by 5 upon 18, or what we have to do, we have to multiply by 1000 and divide by 3600, then we get so that we can write as it is, or we can write in this way, 5 5s are 25, 5s are 40, 42, 425 by 18 meter per second. This is the speed of that train. And now what we have to find out, we have to find out the time taken. So time is equal to distance by speed. What's the distance? 300 meter divided by speed. Speed is equal to 425 upon 18. That we can write. Division means multiplication with the reciprocal. Therefore, we multiply it into 18 upon 425. We can cut it by 25 itself. 25 ones are 25 and 50. 25 twos are 12. And here 25 ones are 25. 17. 175. That means 8 times. Sorry, 7 times. 17. So here 12 into 18 upon 17. So 12 into 18, what we get? 180, 216 upon 17. We can divide 216 upon 17, divide by 17. 1 times 17, 46. 46, 2 times 34, 12, and here point 120. 7 times 119. So it continues like this. So here we write 12.7 seconds. So in order to cross that signal pole, the train will take 12.7 seconds. Now students, next question, that is to go past the platform of 500 meter long. In order to go or pass a platform that is 500 meter length, railway platform length is 500 meter. In order to pass that platform, what's the time that trains take? So time is equal to distance by speed. How much distance it has to travel? The length of the platform. Suppose students, if this is the platform and that is 500 meter, and in order to cross that platform, this train has to travel 500 meter and also plus the length of the train. Both it has to travel. In order to reach this here, the train, the length of the train should be crossed, and also this platform length also should be crossed. So total length of the train or total distance to be traveled, that is equal to length of the platform plus length of the train. Length of the platform is 500 meter plus length of the train, that already we have discussed, that is 300 meter. 300 meter. So total how much? That is 800 meter. So total 800 meter that the train has to travel in order to cover that or pass that platform. So the distance to be covered is 800 meter. Therefore speed is equal to 85 kilometer per hour. That we have to convert to meter per second. Already we have converted before 425 upon 18 meter per second. This is the speed. Therefore time needed to cross the platform is equal to distance by speed. Distance is equal to 800 meter divided by speed 425 upon 18. That's equal to 800 into 18 upon 425. We can cut this by 25 itself. 25 in 104, so 832. 32 25s, and here 400 17 times. So here 32 into 18 upon 70. We can multiply 32 and 18. Is equal to 527, 576 upon 70. We have to divide that. 576 divided by 70. Three times. 51, 66. Again 3 times. 51. Eight times. There are also 8 times. So students, here 33.88 seconds. That's the time that is needed to cover that platform. Okay students, I think you understood that. There one more question is remaining in this exercise, 7th question. That's the homework for you. A train passes 300 meter long platform in 30 seconds and crosses the signal on the stations in 12 seconds. Find the speed of the train in kilometer per hour. Speed, you have to find out. Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is given and time also given, and you have to convert it into kilometer per hour. And the length of the train, that also you have to find out. Length of the train is equal to distance. So that also you have to find out. So you try yourselves. That's the homework. So dear students, today we will close up to here. Next exercise we will do afterwards.